Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Twin Show. We are excited to be with you for an episode full of action today. I am thrilled that we will be introducing a new face on our show, Dawn, our community director who is joining us for the first time. Also, we will be giving you a sneak peek at self-service twins, as well as providing some best practices on creating an amazing twin. Additionally, we have some big announcements. Of course, Justin is here with us again. Justin, how are you today?
Thank you, Bill. And AI Bill. And yeah, hi everybody, welcome to the show. We're going to bring up the real Bill now, right, Christian?
Yeah, hello.
We fooled them.
I fooled somebody. Yeah, that wasn't me, was it? So I'm having so much fun, Justin, using the Twin Studio. That was part of it, yeah.
Once you start playing around with it, it's like hours goes by. It's really good fun.
Yeah, I've been using it. So I respond to emails with the link, and then my twin just answers for me. And I've been talking to some pretty high-level partners and communities, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, can I get mine now?" And as we have a queue of several hundred twins right now that we're working through and approving. Yeah. So many people are having fun.
I've shown quite a few of the potential twins the media studio, and I've sent their own video of them with a script or just on the fly, and the feedback's been great. Yeah, I'm very excited to start to see people's creations.
Yeah, I sent that. So everybody, hey, welcome. We're just geeking out over here over the new innovation, and hopefully you've been able to get into. Remember, we're still curating twins, where we have to approve your twin, and we're working through the list of those people that use twin tokens to reserve their name and reserve their spot. So some of you are probably in it. And just earlier today, for example, Justin created a twin, because again, we're curating them, for a gentleman that has a very popular TV show on ESPN. I was thinking if I should say that or not. It's fine to say that. And he has interviewed countless very high-profile athletes, and we had him speaking German. So it's fun to get there. People are amazed their first time they're using it, and it's just been great to get that out there. And you're going to see many more applications. We're going to talk about some of them today. Justin, I know you're going to go into something that people have been asking over and over again, self-service twins, a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, obviously, like we've been burrowing away, busy in the background with the dev team, and we now have our first phase of self-serve will be shown. That will be shown in our development environment. Should be live in the next week, I would say. And that basically gives you the ability, once your twin is created and set up, you'll be able to train the brain by adding additional documents, change your avatars, update your audio. You can all do that yourselves. I will show you how that works in a bit.
So much fun. I know, Justin, we're going to have you introduce Dawn Chen, who's our community director, who's doing a marvelous job with our community, both in the Telegram side, but also on the numerous twins that we have into development. There's a whole community there as well. But first, I have a few announcements that you might want to chime in on. They're pretty big. So why don't we have a Christian, our admin behind the scenes here, send up those slides if you don't mind. Okay. So a few weeks ago, we had Ilya Pashov on the call with SINT, short for synthetic intelligence. So I highly recommend that you go scan this QR code and start working and playing around with SINT. It is live. The game part itself will be live shortly. This is, oh, there you go, you're doing it. I wish you could record your screen to see your reaction. It looks really great. And many thanks to Ilya for lighting that up.
It does look nice.
Yeah, so it's fantastic. This, again, couple of things to dovetail into this conversation. Number one, our membership service, which will allow the public to get their own twin, is going live in a few weeks. And one fundamental blockchain side and twin token side of the entire platform is that you must have twin token to create your twin vault. It's a blockchain vault. It stores your information. Size will be determined, will help to determine the number of tokens it takes to create your vault and maintain your vault. And you're going to see that this is really going to make the twin token effective, not only in storing your blockchain information, but in kickstarting the economy in a very big way, like you've never seen before from any other token or AI. I'll just put it that way. So SINT is one of our interfaces to basically educate your twin in a fun way. It's a Telegram game. It's a tap app game. Eventually, we'll be adding twin flavored games to it. Right now, there's logic games. And go ahead and scan that. Get started. We have one more screen on it. I'd love for you to, once you get inside of SINT, Christian, if you don't mind, go to the next one. Thank you very much, by the way. There was another screen, Christian. Do we have that? There you go. So we gave away the news. All right, that's fine, though. It's like a quick preview. Go to the tasks. You see at the social daily partners, when you log into SINT, there's 3 different options for you to participate. The game will be up shortly. Please join the Twin Protocol chat and Twin Protocol news. You're going to get SINT points for that. Those points are going to be interactive with the Twin token at some point. So you'll be able to earn Twin by doing this. And also the other partner here is Sophiaverse, which is a big part of this. You're going to see Sophia the robot's likeness. And we're doing a lot with Sophia the robot. So please go to tasks, click partners, join the Twin Protocol chat, join all the Sophiaverse social, and you'll be thrilled where this is going. This is going to really help your twin flourish. Justin, any thoughts on this? Any other comments before I
Always good to see some gamification in an application, and having a questing system is great for retention and engagement. So it's good to see, and good to see that we'll be able to earn some points by joining the chats and the news.
Yeah, and I wish y'all could be a fly on the wall for Justin and my chit chats on gamification on the membership side, because Justin's a genius with this stuff. He's been at it now for decades. We won't age him. It looks great for his age. So his twin looks even better, which is a case of all twins. So basically, we've got that membership program coming out. Again, we're tied to Twin tokens, and Justin's been integral in that. So when he mentioned gaming, you're getting it from an expert. Of course, we have the Angel Twin partnership, which is ramping up this month as well, as the Angel Twin launches its own Angel token, which will be the front end powering the Twin Vault on the back end. Those are huge announcements. There's more to be said on that, but in the sake of time, which we always seem to be behind, Justin, I know you're going to introduce Dawn, so take her away.
Yeah, let's get Dawn up. Dawn's our community director, has been working with us now since, I think, about 18 months, something like that. Is doing a tremendous job in growing our outreach, growing our social presence, helping us on the PR side, and pulling together all those kind of big marketing initiatives. But yeah, I thought it'd be great to get Dawn on the show and update the community on all the strategy that we're doing in our outreach and community, and tell you a bit more about our plans there. Yeah, let's bring Dawn up.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Bill. Thank you for having me on the live stream. I just want to mention how very educational and informative it is that when you come on these sessions every week, and I'm really excited to be here. And I just want to say it's not just coming from me. We've received some great feedback from our community members. They tell us how much they really look forward to the sessions each week. I just want to call out our community members who are watching today. Would love to know who's watching right now. Leave us a question or a comment, or as they say in the social media world, smash that like button. So anyways, we're here today to talk about our community building efforts and what you can expect in the coming future. I would say that our strategy is really broken out into 3 buckets. Our first bucket is building the community. Over the past few months, we've really been spending a lot of time building up our engagement in our communities, especially Telegram. You probably will have seen this if you're in our communities. Today, we see a lot more engagement, a lot more conversation. We have a great community moderation team behind us. I just want to give them a shout out for all the great things that they do around the clock for us. And you'll see our moderators in the chat speaking to community members. So I think really what we're looking for in terms of this bucket is, how do we grow our followers even more and in a meaningful and organic way? We want people who are interested in our project, who are interested in being with us on our journey. So that was the first bucket. Our second bucket is increasing engagement across the board. So what I would say here is really, how do we get more involvement? How do we get more conversation around Twin Protocol? What that looks like to me is engagement activities like contests and giveaways, our community is starting to start seeing this, and more will be coming in the future. We have a great community currently. We get messages from members of our community who tell us, give us suggestions about things we should do, and they're very engaged. They follow up with us when we're not getting things done quite as quickly as they'd hope. But that's the type of followers that we want. We want people who are invested and want to see our success. And I just want to mention here that I do believe that a great community and engagement is really a two-way street. It's not just about us sharing our messages out there, but it's also the feedback that we get. How are we doing? What are their ideas for our platforms? It's really valuable feedback that and interaction from a really engaged group of people. And then I would say our last bucket really is expanding our reach. How do we expand our reach to people who currently do not know about Twin Protocol? How do we get them engaged on our platforms? How do we reach out to people on different platforms in different ways? So right now, our community is mainly on Telegram and X. We do have a future plan of expanding the community onto Discord in the future, but it's also about looking into different partnerships to connect like-minded people into our community. So what I would say is we're working on all of these phases concurrently, and I'm really excited about what we have planned, and I hope that you are too.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. And thanks, Dawn, for it's not, we get all sorts of different inquiries through our social channels, and quite often it sort of falls on my lap in product. Quite often, Dawn, you'll be sending me different requests, different feedback and such, and it all gets taken down and noted, and some of it will end up in the product. Yeah, thanks for everybody that keeps doing that. Basically, it's great.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Dawn. I'm sure you'll be on again. Of course, you're always on our social channels as well. So thanks for all the work you do there.
Thank you so much.
All right, Justin. So we're jumping into now. We're going to look at self-service, and you're going to give everybody a preview of our self-service technology, which is coming soon. And then after that, I'll give a quick brief on some of the things we talked about, you and I and the team talked about this morning about upcoming features, but I'll let you take her away.
Okay. So let me know when you can see the screen. Is that coming up?
Yes, it's up.
All right, good. That took a little while, didn't it? So this is our dev environment. You'll recognize this obviously from playing around in the product. Here's my chat. You've seen Twin Studio. I've told you all about that. Now I wanted to just touch on my twin. So as Bill was saying, this is the first kind of phase for self-service twins. So at the moment, we're creating the twins, but now we're opening the doors to the creators to be able to update their own twins themselves. So this is the first stage before opening the complete floodgates open to full self-service. So now when you go to my twin page, you'll see your twin. So this is me, this is my twin. Here you can see on the home page, there's some data analytics to look at. So this will show me how many engaged users I've had in the last 30 days, how many twin points have been spent on my twin, how many active subscribers, like what are the total points, so how many questions are people asking me, what's the maximum and what's the average. So that's just a little bit of analytics that is good to keep an eye on. But then we want to go in and actually amend our twins. So the first thing you can do is there's 3 sections to this at the moment, and this will build out over time. But firstly, this is the basic details that were entered into my twin when this account was created and this twin was created. So I can make some changes here. I can make some adjustments. I can change my avatar if I should want to. I can do those sorts of basic things in here. Then moving along to the audio tab, I can also upload new audio files to my twin. If maybe I wasn't particularly happy with my voice, maybe I had a cold when I recorded it, or actually I just want to add multiple audio files to make the quality even more accurate compared to how I really speak in real life. So you can add your own audio files up We support MP3 at the moment, so you can upload your files there once you have your twin. And then the big piece is the brain. So this is what the AI brain looks like for training materials. So here you can see a few bits and bobs about descriptions and such. And this is where it works. So this is basically some of the files I've uploaded to my brain to start to train it. And I can upload more here myself. So no longer a need to wait for us to do this for you on the back end. Now you can go, and if you have your twin created, and as Bill said, we're starting to ramp up the creation of the twin process now. So once you've got your twin created, you can take this over yourselves. It's always good to keep training the brain. As you do more, things get out of date. You might want to change some of the files and you can delete them, or you might want to add some more. In your twin chat page, you'll notice that you also have some suggested questions, so you can add more questions to that as well. That's very useful for retention in terms of when your audience are talking to your twin, you can keep them engaged by asking them more questions. And so if they suddenly get stuck and can't think of what else to ask you, they can just click on the button, which is a suggested question. But yeah, so that's basically what we'll be launching, I would say about the end of next week. This is just our development environment, as I mentioned. So soon, creators will be able to train their own brains, which is the most important aspect of this feature we wanted to get out early. Anything you wanted to add there, Bill? Or
I just would, even though we've done it for a couple of weeks, I wouldn't mind going, if you go to your twin studio and showing everybody again how it all wraps up and how people can operate their twin once they do this.
Yeah, sure. So this is just so you're aware, and I was talking about suggested questions. These are these things that appear at the bottom here. You're probably familiar with those from other applications. So you can write your own ones there or remove them. Did you want me to show the Twin Studio a little bit more as well? Or
yeah, just remind people how it all works.
Yeah, so this is quite a simple interface. This is where you basically create your AI scripts. I don't have any actually on this environment because it's not live, but I've got millions of them now in live. But yeah, you simply come in here, you can write your script that you want to record a video of you talking about, or you can generate your script itself using your twin. So your AI twin can write the script for you. Simply, when you check that, you can come into this interface, which is like a place where you can change your language. So if you want to speak in multiple languages, you can. You can also change the length of the characters that are being added to the script. So if you want a short, snappy video, you can have a small character limit, and thus for anything bigger. And then you click simply generate the video when you're happy with it. You can also choose between two different types of avatar. We have standard avatars and we have high res avatars. So that's photorealistic videos. So you can choose which one you want to use to create your video, and then you simply generate it and it will appear here. You can download it, you can share it to your social channels, save it for later, come back to it, or create new ones. Yeah, pretty excited about the way things are going. We finally have our fully populated product now in terms of exploring our twin showroom, chatting with your twin, updating your twin, and creating your videos for viral growth with your twin. So pretty happy how this is coming along.
People are loving it. So I'll share my screen real quick, so if I can, so people can see how it works out for me. Can you see that okay?
I can now, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So just before, I'm using my twins for email responses and a bunch of things, me speaking Mandarin, Chinese, all that stuff. I come in here, like Justin said, I create a script, it pulls from my vault, and then here's the one I made.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Twin Show. We are excited to be with you for an episode full of action today.
And that's the one I made there for earlier today. Now I can go to that meeting.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Twin Show.
Video, and I can share that video. If, of course, we shared it here, I downloaded it and shared it here, but I can share it across my social media too. This has been a fantastic tool. I'm having so much fun. I'm using it in my email responses. I'm using it in my blog posts. I have the editors professionally editing this. I'm just sending it out, putting it up on TikTok and so forth. And I'm continuing to make new twins with new outfits. You can do that too. And our memberships will accommodate you for multiple twin styles, if you will, as well. A lot of great things that I'm using it for. And Christian, if you don't mind, we're going to show the PDF that I sent, which is the avatar creation. If you don't mind bringing that up. While you're doing that, oh, perfect. Thank you. While we're doing that, a couple of announcements. So we not only is so we have the platform, the twin platform first. That's the upper level twin platform. That's the blockchain. That's the token. That's the vault. That's the twin ID. We have apps that fit under that. And Studio is an app. That's how we see it. So is I Am Infinite, the wellness app that we have. So is Twin Chat. Those are all apps. Then we have a series of agents, which are a little bit simpler form of AI. And we have not only an app coming out soon, I'm going to give you a preview of, but also a few agents. So the app that we're really excited about, we talked about today, we're looking at coming in the next weeks, we've been talking about it for a while, is Twin TV. And this really is going to separate us from everything else that's out there, because Twin is about educating your AI vault and having that AI vault talk to other AIs in the world. So you can be having 1,000 conversations at once. So Twin TV is going to allow you and your vault to talk to not only other vaults, other twins, if you will, to put it simply, but also to talk to the internet. So you can go to somebody's LinkedIn account, put in their URL, and your twin will talk to that LinkedIn account. That's an agent we're creating. It's called LinkedIn Synergy. And that's going to be really fun for doing R&D on somebody's background and how you synergize with somebody. That's going to be great for sales prep. It's going to be great for lead gen, because now you can send somebody that you don't know, basically your twin talking to their LinkedIn page and go, hey, our twins had a talk and they want us to talk in real life. And you could send that to somebody. And now we're not stopping at LinkedIn. This will be the same for you could talk to somebody's Instagram account, TikTok account, Facebook account, you name it, their webpage. So we're really excited about Twin TV. Think about side by side, two people on a screen, your twin talking to another twin. And you'll be able to talk to historical figures. You can have historical figures talk to one another. You can create your own vlog from this. Be one of the first to have AIs having a vlog. So Twin TV is coming out soon. So is LinkedIn Synergy. This is just one of about 6 agents that we have in queue that's going to continue to make AI and blockchain simple and fun. Behind it all, as a broken record here, the Twin Vault. Every twin that's created needs to have twin tokens, because those blockchain tokens in your vault allow you to store blockchain information. So as you're querying a LinkedIn page, all that data goes into the social part or the social topic or whatever part of category of vault you want to store that in, and that becomes part of your brain and your knowledge. Justin, what do you think about some of the apps and agents we have coming out?
I like I will find personally the LinkedIn app useful, because I'm often having meetings and I like to go into LinkedIn and check who we have in common, who we're connected with, or where they previously worked. If it's an interview, it's very useful for that. I'm very excited about the fact that there's AI technology being used on LinkedIn that doesn't involve my inbox being spammed. So that's great. Too much AI doing that at the moment, and it's good to not be part of that movement. But yeah, there's a lot of good, exciting apps coming out, and Twin TV is something that we've been wanting to get on with for about 6 months now, to be honest, because it's one of those features that's a lot of fun to make and a lot of fun to use. The ability for my twin to be able to talk to your twin. You introduced the show today with your AI twin. In coming time, it could just be my AI talking to your AI, right, on Twin TV. The show could just be that. So
it will be that. There will be a show for that. That'll be one of the first ones we do. I show up to Zooms now and is this the real Bill Inman? Is this the? I'm like, I get sick of answering that question. Like, no, it's the triplet. So it's like people are expecting now to talk to AI, and it'll be happening soon. Your AI will be talking to others. It'll be saving you time and research. It'll be doing sales and lead gen for you. It'll be fun and exciting. It'll be creating podcasts for you. It'll communicate your emails for you. It'll respond automatically for you. And this is where we're going, AI talking to AI. But you must, in order to succeed in the era of AI, you have to own your data and you have to train your own vault. And that's where we're ahead of the game here at Twin, and that's what we're focused on. So that being said, here is a quick step-by-step guide that Justin and I are going to walk through on best practices. As your twin gets approved, this is the best practice for creating your AI twin. So next page, please, Christian. Thanks. Many thanks to Christian for doing this. So your AI twin is a virtual representation of you and mirrors your characteristics and behaviors. And of course, you saw the vault earlier. Next, we're going to breeze through this. Next page. Okay, you can create a twin of yourself. It can be for customer service. It can be for marketing. It can be for education. It could just be for fun. We talk about these things all the time as far as use cases. Next slide, please. Okay, on your images, you can have an SD twin. Now, there's 3 different types of twins. You can, at least interfaces for twins you can have now. There's actually 4. Number 1, the chat. You saw the chat earlier. People can go talk to your chat. That can have audio or not. So there's a points drawdown and also a points payment that can make you money is how Twin works. So you can create your twin today, and once we approve it, we can have it go live on our marketplace and you can get paid for it. We have a monthly subscription plan, which we've done for other twins in the past. You can have an SD twin or an HD twin as far as image is concerned. It's the same cost or price, if you will, for the end user that's querying your twin. But we need a picture of you that basically has you looking straight on at the camera, is good quality. If you want it to look good, because what we're talking about here, the hard part is generative AI lip sync in real time. That is not easy. It's an expensive process. Not only are we innovating there, we're working with partners to innovate there. And when we take your picture, we want to make sure it's a clear picture, looking straight at the camera, make sure your face is visible, and it has an expression you want. You don't want your eyes closed, for example, or half asleep. Next slide, please. Justin, any feedback on that from what you've seen on the SD?
No, that's it, really. Yeah, it's as simple as that. You want to make sure that the background isn't busy because that can cause problems with the rendering. So yeah, plain white background, smile, eyes open, keep still. That's it.
Exactly. And so you're going to upload to the self-service Twin studio. You're going to be in your vault, which Justin just showed. You're going to upload your own photo there. We're not going to need to do that for you. So same thing with audio. You want to generally provide 5 audio recordings, each around 30 seconds. They can be up to 2 minutes. The more, the better. You want to have clear backgrounds. If a horn's honking in the background, a horn will honk in your generative AI, in your twin. If a dog's barking, same thing, baby crying, and maybe you want that. That's fine. But you want to provide clear audio, and then you're going to upload those inside of self-service yourself, and that's going to create the audio twin of you for your twin chat, and we'll also back the audio for your twin avatar, especially the SD avatar, the photo one. Justin, any thoughts here?
Yeah. What I tend to do is just upload one audio recording and see if I'm happy with it, and then carry on, because it can be quite time consuming to create audio recordings. So yeah, you might just get it right first time and be happy with that. So bear that in mind. You can test these things.
It's not as heavy of a lift as you would think. I wouldn't stress out about this. You can talk about whatever you like on the audio, but we can also use the audio for your training data. So it might be good to say how you grew up, what you do for your career, what your hobbies are, and talk about yourself. But it's not really a heavy lift. Next slide, please. Okay, for your training data, of course, if you have books or white papers, amazing. We've uploaded twins with 90 books. We have twins with 1 book. They perform really well. If you don't have, we've had CEOs of companies that run $100 million companies. They have nothing on themselves. They've never recorded anything about it. They have a LinkedIn. So you can simply give us audio recordings, and we turn those into text. And then you would talk, what would you talk about? You would talk about your business. You would talk about your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You would talk about your family life. And you can organize those things in the Twin Vault in different topics, as Justin showed you earlier. So on the screen here are some of the things that you would utilize. Next slide, please. And you upload those. So when it comes to These are your submission guidelines, basically high res, JPEG, PNG, MP3 or WAV format for audio, PDF or text files, and also Word as well on the submission guidelines. Next slide, please. Okay, we have we're storing the data in the blockchain, right? And you're approving where it goes. And it's backing your twin interfaces, which include the twin chat and the twin studio with your avatar, your photorealistic HD SD avatars. Next slide, please. So currently we're curating the twins for you. So you must apply or have applied or reserved your name to get your twin approved. Soon it will be complete self-service. Why are we waiting? Number one, there's complexities that come with releasing an AI twin to the world. We need to make sure we have the proper governance and make sure nobody is manipulating the system here. We want to make sure that twins are used for good and not for anything bad. So we're taking our steps there with that. As Dawn was saying, part of our campaigns is to work with our communities to have them understand twin. Well, we're also curating twins because we're working with, on our list of twins that we're in creation now, there's probably well over 100 million Instagram followers represented. So we're working with those people closely, authors, experts, billionaires, CEOs, people that are helping the world, people that are giving back, organizations. We're handpicking them, and then we're really giving them all of our resources to get their twin out to the world, because that helps people know about twin as well. And whether people come back and use twin and just buy points for their own twin, or to access that twin or to prompt that twin, or whether they're setting up their own vault, twin tokens are backing that. Justin, anything on the pipeline you want to mention with regards to why we're curating now and self-service?
Yeah, obviously it's more around the fact that obviously there's what we're making sure we avoid twin protocol is really like a lot around the deep fakes and IP infringement and these type of issues. So we have to make sure that we go through things like KYC steps as part of the self-serve, but also there does need to be like a little approval process just before things go live, just to make sure that each twin is what they're supposed to be. So we take that quite seriously. We have to make sure that we can get it right.
And Christian, you can stop showing now. Just an I'll chat. And we are taking fast steps to basically make it so it's completely self-service, have a KYC, make sure everybody's responsible for their own materials. And then it's you and your twins in the world at that point. Our goal, and we have partners with the goal, in Angel Twins' goal is 1 billion twins on their own, working through the entertainment industry. We're working with On One right now, another partner, to integrate twins into IoT devices. Of course, I Am Infinite, our goal is to help tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people and personal trainers and coaches promote wellness around the world. So we're being really careful, and it's going really good. And if you've gotten a notice about creating your twin, congratulations. We'll have it up soon if we don't have it already. And if you're interested in a twin, then just go to our website, create an account, and ping us and let us know. And we are working through hundreds of twins super quickly. And of course, once those twins are released, people are coming to those twins, whether through the chat or seeing them from the Twin Studio downloads and shares, and understanding what Twin Protocol is. So I think that's all we have for today, Justin, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, the website's quite clear. There's a form there for you to fill out. hello@twinprotocol.com. Yeah, we'll get back to you and make sure that we get you going.
And speaking of website, Justin, there's so many releases. We can expect a new website this week, right?
Yeah, so we're looking to push the website live Thursday, Friday this week. Yeah, it looks nice. It's got a lot of more information. It's an upgrade for sure. So yeah, so let us know what you think about our new website from Friday in our social channels, and we'd love to get feedback.
There's so much to share, everybody. We're super thrilled about where we are now, getting twins out to the world, the partnerships we're working with. It's all going fantastic, but it's not always roses behind the scenes. There's always fires to put out and challenges. And thanks to Dawn and Justin and the dozens of team members that work here, we're getting through it. So Justin, thanks again.
You're welcome. Yeah. See you next week, everybody.
See you next week.